Welcome to the latest and greatest real estate market update for Sarasota and Manatee counties. I finally have some good news for you. I'm telling you, I think we've already hit the bottom and we're on the way up. Today we're comparing the data from May 2026 to June 2026 to see what happened month over month. I know most real estate agents and associations report on what happened year over year, but let me tell you, the year ago stats are very different from 1 month ago, right? I think it's really important if you're a buyer or a seller right now to see what happened from month to month. And you can check back the last 6 months just to see the general trend of where we're going. So let's get started because this data is actually all looking great. I'm telling you, it's all looking great. So let's start with the first metric, which is the total closed sales. Now, in May, we had 2,226 sales, and in June, we had 2,318. That is a 1.4% increase. That's great news. More sales, more activity. All the while, we have less listings, which I'll get to in just a moment. All right, the next metric is our median sales price. Everybody is most worried about this stat. So let's pull the chart up. Yep, take a look. Everything is green. That means every price went up, whether it's Sarasota homes or condos or Manatee County condos or homes, everything is up. Now, we're not at record levels by any means. However, I did do another video just a few days ago that I posted. You can check it out on the channel that goes over what happened in the last 18 months, month over month, and you can see where the prices are. But as you can tell, overall, the median sales price for homes is just under $500,000. I don't think it'll be much longer before we go above 500. All right, third metric is our inventory, our months of supply. What does that look like? If we are between 5.5 and 6 months of supply, that is officially a market in equilibrium. So let's pull up the chart to see where we're at right now. And look at this. Every single one of them once again shows we have less months of supply. That means the absorption rate is changing for the advantage of the sellers, okay? Now, condos are still in a buyer's market, but Manatee County, not by much. Sarasota County, yeah, sure, there's still quite a few, but you know what? It's not in the 7 or 8 months like it used to be. We're back down to 6.3 months. And look at the homes, 4.1 and 4.1 months. That just tells me that the sellers have more control over the pricing and the negotiations because there's just not enough homes for sale out there. Okay, now it's time to go to metric number 4, the days to contract. That means from the day you list it to the day you're under contract. How long does it take? Let's pull up the chart. And look, this is the only one that's actually showing a little bit of red, meaning longer days, but not homes. Once again, not homes. Single family homes is down to 47 days and 45 days. I'm telling you, everything is looking like this market is getting a lot stronger. We've kind of been waiting for this for a while because for 3 years I've been doing these updates and I'm telling you, just getting worse and worse. And finally, we are showing more than 1 month in a row of good positive news. If you're a seller, this might be a good time to get on to selling. But before you even make that decision, you need to hear the last metric. The last metric, let's get into it, is the total inventory at the end of the month. How many homes and condos are available for sale? That's how much competition do you have? Well, it doesn't mean it's your competition because, quite frankly, if you have a $5 million condo, there's not much competition for those. There's just not many of those for sale, right? But it still shows you the general competition in the market and how many homes there are out there for sale. So let's pull it up once again. At the end of May, we had 9,532. At the end of June, 8,862. That's the first time I've seen an 8 in front, leading the number for quite a while. That is a 7% decrease. Telling you, this is it. We have hit a bottom. We're on the way up. And I do believe that the rest of 2026 is going to show some good numbers. If you have any questions, give me a call. My name is Maciek Zaremba with Fathom Realty, 941-888-SOLD.